There's still some left for rations.
Can you give me some?
It's in the back. Ask the lady in the ask our other passenger to get it.
Brunswick, have cards up been called yet?
They're about to be. Be patient.
Here, I have some on me.
Here, no.
Yeah, lean back over the side and take it.
What? Oh, thank.
Here, throw it up. Catch it.
Huh?
Careful. Oh, I'm doing it again.
I see.
The fuck?
Listen, I know
You are some sort of circus idiot? You part of the circus?
Sometimes
Fine.
it feels like
Now
a
I'll just
circus.
sit and freaking.
Listen, I know.
You know.
No, I don't. How many times do I have to say
Oh,
that?
is that because my hip tracker comes? It does. I see.
Not enough.
Cards are up. Stand by.
Make sure you check the wheel when you're off there. Just to make sure the wheels are ready to travel.
Yeah. We've got the wheel on. I screwed it down all tight. Should be fine.
You sure? All four of them.
This one's cracked. It'll need to be replaced at the next town.
If only there was some way to lash myself to the
The
seat.
rest look good.
You know, I remember a guy. Of some way or another. Over the next town. He makes the greatest seat cushions for wagons, surprisingly. Actually, carriages he usually makes.
So, do you think a seat cushion's gonna help you if you fall off, son?
Oh, well, I
As the
mean,
two
it
of you
gets you
start
comfortable.
moving up the main road, Caspian begins speaking quickly in a slight undertone so as to not be overheard in case anyone was nearby. You are passing the old Radar army camp, but it's been long since abandoned. Nearing the road, you can see up ahead on the bridge a familiar silhouette as Caspian continues to speak.
We expecting someone? Is that why we're waiting?
No, we're letting the horse rest a little bit.
Losing sunlight.
And losing
Like to
sunlight,
get
it's
lunch.
the morning.
I know, but
Yeah,
I
the
gotta
time
get down
where
to my
everyone's
next
There's
ale.
at the-
a ton of goods on it.
Yeah, everyone buys stuff in the morning.
You know, in the afternoon, that's when we can't sell any of this, right?
I wouldn't say that. It's usually the evening.
For not as good a price.
Don't worry, we will get there. It only takes a couple more minutes. It's actually just down this road. Oh my god, down this road down here.
Listen, you're getting as good as horse that you're going to get for what you're paying us. I'd say you're getting a.
Indeed.
Oh, no. I'm not paying
she's a
nothing.
bit
I was
old.
hired just like y'all.
Who's a bit old?
Oh, I was just gonna say this. She's old, but she's reliable, right?
Oh, your horse?
Old, reliable.
Stops
not-
mid-sentence. You look up ahead and you see that another familiar figure is waving for you to come closer. A couple of hastily erected barricades on this end of the bridge. A bit overt for your taste, but they seem to think it'll work out. A snatch and grab. Easy as can be.
Besides, if we make it there sooner rather than later, we could take another job going back, maybe, before we have to stay at night and increase our profits, right?
True.
That would be
True.
nice.
But it's like you said, it might take a little bit to get that replacement on or repair on that wheel. Who knows?
I know.
Nice and
I mean,
boisterous.
you sure that you heard right about this Nodus place being better?
They should be better. Somewhat. I've been heard it's been growing.
Well, it is what it is.
You know,
One way or other,
you
we're
know.
getting paid, and you're here to protect us and the goods. I assume the goods more than us, since we're just hired
You
help.
can come
But
up over
you
the
know,
sides behind them.
just it is what it is. All right, another like 3-4 minutes on that horse. Get it all watered and everything.
Yeah, do you have the water?
You're
Plant?
always the
Getting
top
it
here.
watered?
You gotta water your horse. You gotta lather them. They can't.
Yeah,
switch.
do you
You
have
gotta
the
put
water?
on
The
'em.
water, you don't
We're
water
mercenaries,
it,
not
it's
horse
a plant.
carers.
You have you ever taken care of a horse before, sir?
I know that horses drink the water. You don't fucking pour it
Yeah,
on
but
the horse.
you know they can't sweat, right? If they're overheated, you gotta cool them down. How do you cool them down?
Usually
You apply a wet
stoic
cloth.
man looks at you somewhat stoically and then
They
somewhat
literally can't
embarrassed.
sweat. They lather. They get all like goopy and soapy.
All right, now it doesn't need to sweat because all it's doing is standing there.
Yeah, that's if you want them to cool down faster, you apply the water. But whatever.
You have
you
the
gotta raise
water.
horses.
That's the real thing. I'm not using my water
have
because
the
I need that for
no, I didn't have
myself.
the water.
Conversation essence.
I didn't
you know
keep
that
up-
It's a wagon with a noblewoman, 2 merchants, and 2 mercs.
All I know is that you got to do things right, and I didn't make the list of supplies for this, so this ain't on me.
Well, I don't care about the supplies and cargo. All I know is order you two, the noble woman, and also us. And that's what I've been tasked for, to bring this piece of shit
Iron,
across.
jewels, fine clothing.
Well,
Also,
rather get it
I'm
done.
sorry, madam. We will be there sooner or later. As soon as this ass moves.
As long as you're not arguing about horses, style.
Raz, ETA.
No
Coming
worries,
in right now,
madam.
I'll
We will
teleport you
be
on you,
going,
Liz.
and don't need this horse will
Yeah,
move
I've been
soon.
Just teleport to me.
Understood.
what?
What?
Oh, fine.
You know, I not really
You
be
rode
fond
alongside
of
the tree line.
merchants.
Oh man, I just want to get a nice ale, some porridge with bacon in it. Miss my having some bacon.
Bacon does sound good.
Mhm.
You know they stopped serving breakfast, after a certain amount of time at this tavern. Like, they have the breakfast menu, and they got a lunch menu, and they got a dinner menu.
Oh God!
I
Don't tell
always miss
me
the
it's the
breakfast
same
menu.
one.
I don't know. I haven't been to this not his place. It could be. I just miss the tavern back home.
As you say this, you start to hear the distant creaking of wagon wheels from the other side of the bridge. My wagon, go ahead and start coming this way.
Ah,
There she
fine.
goes.
Wait, don't tell me you're waiting
Watch
for the horse to
out!
decide to
Launch
move the entire
crater!
Did you not see that? Don't you look ahead.
Oh, God.
What?
Jesus.
And wagon,
I
you're gonna
guarantee
pull
you.
right
You
up
should have
to
sat
barricades,
inside the wagon.
completely surprised.
Oh, Jesus. Gonna make us fall off out here. Maybe we gotta install safety straps on these damn things. That's it, you're driving.
The sound gets
Well,
louder
you know,
and louder.
I learned from the
And then you
biz.
can hear wood upon paved stone.
Yeah.
Hey, what's
Wait,
that up there?
slow down, slow down. What is that?
It seems the 2 mercs are in the front.
What's
They
going on
don't
up there?
slow,
Hold
probably
on.
because it being a war zone, they think it's some sort of checkpoint.
This has to be some kind of
Eventually,
Well,
checkpoint.
comes
see what they
to a
want.
stop.
Hello, guardsman. This might be a checkpoint. Let me go check.
All right. Get your wallets ready, y'all, to have some coin to pay the checkpoint.
Yes, merchant. I understand. Don't worry, I pay for the
You
checkpoint.
other two start to
as
come up from
always.
behind. Don't show
Always at the
yourselves yet.
checkpoint. Guardsmen.
Go ahead and take a few steps forward, Storm.
Checkpoint. Guardsmen.
All right.
Is anyone there?
What is
Hello?
taking them so long?
Hey, the man already. We want to be on our way.
What the?
What's?
Sword easily slides in and out. The rest of the others begin to panic. Come up behind them. You two, come up behind them.
What goes on?
We can,
Drop your weapon. Drop your weapon.
Put the weapon down.
Get the horse.
Put the weapon down. You're gonna end up like him.
Yeah, come up behind them. Weapon out.
I really don't think you want to end like that. You two want to just stand over by the wagon, all right?
I mean,
Kieran,
What's this
start to
for?
dig ground. This isn't
Drop
looking
the
good.
weapon.
Behind you.
Drop it.
oh,
You do speak
good day,
common, right?
sir. How can we?
You notice somebody
assist
behind you, Kieran. There's another bandit.
Sir. There's
No,
You drop it.
this isn't worth it.
You don't speak common.
I do speak
Okay.
common.
Come on.
Now up against the wall.
I knew I should have hired like 3 or 4 more.
The guard disarmed, does as he's told, giving a glance to his dead partner.
Just take that. Clink.
We won't do anything. Just don't kill us.
You didn't need to fucking kill him.
We're just hired for a job.
We weren't even made. We didn't even get paid a silver for
You
this.
up against the stone wall here too. Actually, you know, better yet.
Checking all of his
Hey,
pockets.
you little merc friend.
Rolling. As your hands go through the pockets themselves, with the 5 in the jackets, you don't find anything. But with the 14 in the trousers, a heavy coin purse. Probably payment for the job. At least half of it. 6 silver.
Hands on the stone wall. Face that way.
All right. No funny business.
That's everything I
take
have.
what you want. Let us go.
You got anything on you? Coin purses, anything like
Then
that?
keep your hands on the wall, and we'll be
I
fine.
got my coin purse on
So
my
far,
belt.
so smooth.
Oh, good. This thing right here?
But you hear a more feminine voice from the back.
Leave
of
me
the
something so I can eat, lady, please. This is all I've earned.
What about you?
Or
Got your coin purse on
snores,
you?
perhaps.
I don't have much.
Is
I
it
mean,
right
just
here?
a couple of cover.
She looks
Well, it's our
incredibly
company.
unbothered by everything
Now I
that's
need you
going
all
on.
three to
If
just
she's
stay
even
right here.
conscious right now.
Don't
Knew
move
this
your
job
hands.
was stank. Knew this
No,
office
keep your
wasn't
hands
safe
on
yet.
the wall.
You like
If
to
you
do
take
the-
your hands off the wall, you aren't going to have any hands anymore. Up on it.
She's got a nice dress.
They're-
I bet that would fetch a good
I mean, it's been a long time. They're
The hand
Really can't out of character.
on the wall.
As you look around her in the back of the wagon,
Pants
you
out of
see
character.
quite a few items. In fact, the entirety of what you
need
see
to
is the
rifle through
following:
nothing more. Just
25
got the
leather
coins, let's be on
hides,
our way.
30 iron ingots, 10 regular silk tunics
All
and
kinds of stuff
dresses,
you got on there then.
13 different bits of miscellaneous
Anything
jewelry,
that we might
a
find
spyglass,
that we might like that might
3
let us
units of
leave
Gradian
your-
spice,
all your
and
hands
one very
heads and back.
suspicious unit of serenity,
Just some
8
basic
tier 1
supplies,
healing
some
potions,
food.
and a
It's
bag
on the
of
list.
silver,
Hmm.
all packed in the bag.
Well, how about we just stay here, be quiet. Look at the
You got a
nice
place to put
scenery
all
right
this?
there.
Including a nice horse.
Oh,
Got some
We got some
beautiful
horses nearby.
trees. Got
Shit.
the Badlands over there.
he's gonna stab us, Annie.
In a good
Kimchi, please
Gonna
place
be
some
totally
horses
stabbed.
behind us.
No, not yet. But if you don't,
All right.
be quiet.
On it.
maybe.
Take the wagon. One of you stick with the people right there. I want this.
I've got 'em
dress. I
covered
think
for
it'll
right
fetch a
now.
nice price. Let's wake her up. Noble woman could use a little fresh air and modesty would be damned, right? Wake her up.
No fault for falling asleep. Boy,
Are we there yet?
there we go.
A half asleep voice asking if we're there yet, slowly, eyes blinking, slowly recognizing the situation.
Oh,
the scream
do
too
we have
loud?
different mercenaries now guarding us? What's your?
How about
what's
you,
your theme?
How about you step off the wagon?
But do we make it? Okay, got.
Yeah, exactly. Actually, you know what? We did lake it, ma'am. Let's let me show you. Actually, we're taking a break at a hot spring this way. How's that sound?
What is a hot spring? Oh, that sounds lovely.
Yeah, yeah. So how about my friend over here deals with all of these guys who are just so overwhelmed by the amazing relaxation that they're gonna stay fucking quiet, and you and I are gonna take a nice walk. How's that sound?
Oh, the hot spring. Oh, sure, sure. Mm-hmm.
Get the wagon.
Take
It's
the
okay,
wagon. I'll deal
Bastille.
with these three. Oh no. So you three, we'll say ran into some trouble along the road. Not us, of course. Go to visit you in the dead of night, eh? Simple.
Did enter a war-torn province and hoping to do some trade. Things happen.
Yes.
Don't
One
worry,
side or the
a
other.
pair
That
will fall out of the
anything.
wagon. I'll make
We
sure you have
understand.
clothes.
Better to rob a baron, eh?
Yes, robber baron. Whoever they are, the robber baron.
The woman
yes.
seems entirely oblivious.
Who are the
And
robber
cooperative,
Good.
but you don't know how she's made it this far.
Yeah, why don't you just grab
There's a
it?
lot of like random stuff in here from the animal. Can you hold it for me?
Yeah, I can. Well, I'm not gonna hold on your stuff. No.
You take.
Alleviate some
Sorry,
weight.
it's heavy.
Nope.
You take this thing here.
Nope.
I don't know who
Nope,
this
you're
is.
gonna keep that.
Make sure
She
you
tries to put the box out.
Way down, of course.
A whole bunch of jewelry and necklaces fall on the ground in the back of the wagon.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Hey, get over here.
We should probably start.
All right,
picking
that's
this
it.
up.
I'm gonna grab her by the
yeah.
hair.
Hey.
The woman tumbles out of the wagon onto the pavement, more confused than ever.
Look,
Don't get up.
I'm sorry. All right. Do I lose my fee or something?
Reynard,
Pick the jewelry up.
pick up the
Here.
jewelry, but tell her we
Okay,
should
thank
really
you.
get going. The
Nope,
dress ain't worth
stay
it. There's
on.
10 more in the
Okay.
back.
Are you fucking dumb? Pick up the jewelry.
Listen, I am, but we should really get going.
I'm gonna make this really, really simple. Okay?
There's
You're
10
gonna
more
stay
in
on
the
the ground.
damn wagon. Come on. Oh.
And if I see you again, I'm gonna take your clothes and your life. Okay?
I don't even know who you
won't-
are though.
But that's fine.
They
Saying if we
said
can-
they're
How
robber
do I
baron.
know if
Come
it's
on.
you?
We need to go.
Yeah, get on the wagon.
There's 10 more.
You are
Let's
so
go.
dumb. You precious summer child, you.
So they
do you
they
even-
pick up.
All right, everybody start loading up on the wagons except my
Yeah.
merchants.
You just don't pay attention. How are you fucking even
Oh.
existing? I swear.
Oh,
Let's go. You're lucky.
great.
But the dress could use some work.
Oh,
Oh,
my merchants and my bewildered noblewoman. It is now time to make your way to Naudis on foot.
not
Are they gone?
great.
What's the point of mercenaries if nothing was done at all?
I'm sorry, bro.
There were
quickly-
3 of them, lad.
You quickly start patting around.
You paid me
yourself
less than
and
the silver. What do you
thankfully,
expect?
The original coin purse you had, Bastille, is still quite hidden away.
Are you okay?
They didn't even
Is
search
everyone
me
alright?
thoroughly. They just took my
I
coin
think
purse.
so. Yeah. Oh god. Well, I'm glad I didn't go to the hot springs of theirs. No one told me about bandits on their end.
Hot springs.
Well,
We didn't
let's see.
know either,
Did they search
but
the
I
killed
guess it
man?
makes sense.
Does he still have any of his coin or anything?
what
Did he
did-
take his sword? Anything?
Nah.
Well, he doesn't need this helmet no more.
Have
Full
you no
speed
shame?
Essence.
I mean, I gotta get something out of this. We just lost all of our merchandise. How are we supposed to get out of town? I know I got my backup coin purse
I
under my
quit. Good
shirt,
luck.
but
I'll guide you where to go, Essence.
well, no, you still want to get paid by the lady, don't you? You leave this noble lady out here by herself?
Didn't they rob from hers? Did you still have? Did they take your coin, lass?
I believe they did.
I wish you well.
Hopefully we'll send someone for you.
Thank you, I suppose.
I guess we're on our own. So much for hired help. Well.
Pull the wagon off the road to the left. Out of sight. Pull the wagon off the road to the left, out of sight. Out of sight. Just in the bushes. Keep going. Go up to the left. Straight up to the left. Go up the cliff. Go up the cliff. Full speed. Keep going left. Keep going left. Keep going left. Left, left, left. Left, 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 left.
Miss Bendrick, you want us to like populate the embassy with
We're not the
as
most
Imperials?
educated around here.
No. We're
Oh
past
no, I
that.
understand. Here, go ahead a second. I'll catch up in a moment.
Keep going to the back.
Whatever.
I'll have you
We can wait.
Like, give me like
teleport on me
3
soon
seconds.
enough.
Three solid seconds.
Just stand by.
Take your time.
And you'll be stomping the wagon right here.
Yeah. That's
There's a
fine.
Not like we're in a rush.
At
or
least
nothing.
it'll take less time.
The
than
cave is
how long
above
it
you
took that horse
guys.
to start moving.
Besides, we gotta keep her with us just in case we get encounter other bandits. We gotta have some attractive thing to try to say they could take that one, not us.
What?
For slaves. Slaves are a
Oh,
thing
I
around
have
here.
this free knife I got. We could give them this.
I got
You
the,
two
I
have
that
got
helmet
this
from the
place
last
set up
soldiers that we
before
killed.
her arrival.
That was
I
killed.
got this off the one bandit.
Oh, very nice. Sleight of hand, miss. Don't stab me with it, please, and take my coin purse.
Oh, well, you don't have any money though, right?
Of course not. I have no money whatsoever. Totally not.
Oh, okay. I mean, I don't think there is.
You're walking to the right, please.
That's alright.
Not
We'll
like
find
they
have
somebody
walk
to
up the
rob
path.
our
One
and maybe
coin purse.
retribution.
Oh,
Jesus Christ,
if you need to
man.
threaten me for the helmet, you can, but
No
please,
trick
you know,
is
we all
have
lost
multiple coin purses.
against these robber
What
barons.
about
That's what
that
they said.
one
They,
there?
Yes.
that's I
Farmers
think
have
that's part of
coins,
the.
right?
That's
This
not
is the
farmer's
life of
place. I believe that's a
banditry.
fortification.
Ah, I love fortifications.
Oh, war just happened
We
through
had
here.
a fort back in Medford.
Ledford.
Ledford, where's that?
Oh, it was in Ireland.
I see. That's the place where all them refugees came from.
Oh,
had a
I
lot
hate
of them come over.
refugees. Oh
come
my
over.
god, they're awful. Always so
Well-
demanding and needy.
Right now, go ahead and make your way in with the boxes, and you guys are then free
is
to
what it
just
is.
engage with Sprixer.
I guess that is.
How about
right?
you?
Good
You
stuff.
managed to palm anything?
My
before,
Wagoneers who
before they
got
took
robbed,
everything?
get ready to teleport on me,
Oh,
so you don't have to walk the whole
Jewelry,
way.
maybe. Do you want it? I don't know whose it is.
Get ready.
No.
Nah, it's fine.
Okay, well, I guess I'll have it.
At this moment, Vesteel and friends, please teleport to me.
Alright.
Vesteel and friends, please teleport to me. You can all be visible.
All right. Gosh. Sure glad there are no more bandits or other near the wells. They
You're
call
free to
themselves
go,
what?
Storm, thank
Robber
you.
barons?
The
They call
rest of you
themselves robber
can
barons?
make your
Is that
way
what
to
they said
town.
they were?
Something.
You've
Yep.
hoofed your way all the way over here.
All right, let's start.
Right.
You done with your rest break? Ready to continue the rest of the walk? You can see the walls from here. Which, hey, wait, they actually have walls.
I got rid of all the evidence. We're all good now.
All right, very good. Let's go.
Just saying I'm getting a bad headache, so if I start trailing behind, just continue without me.
I understand you're a bit dehydrated
I
from all that
understand.
walking.
I've got one right now too. I don't know why. I'm blaming the constant on the road for the headache.
I'm just gonna blame the stress of getting robbed.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
exactly.
how much you think at the smithy I can get for this helmet I took off that dead Mert?
That's a good question.
I'm sure there'll be someone there that can answer you.
At least a hot meal, I hope.
Probably. I mean, is it like damaged?
I don't know. They did run it over. So, it might just be scrap iron.
no,
at this
they ran
point.
over
It
his
might be
lower half.
scrap at that point. I mean, metal
well.
is metal, right? They can just like melt it down and then turn it into something else.
That's
Like a
true.
cat. They could turn into a cat.
Being built, it seems.
Well,
It's ink.
What flavor of ink?
Black ink.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
you know, we probably should report to the guards what happened about some either robber baron men or bandits attacking us.
Oh, which sounds more like important?
I don't know. They said they were robber baron's men, but
And heavier with every step. And eventually, you realize why.
What if these people are also bandits? Because the fake guards are also bandits. I don't think
here's my paperwork,
I don't
guard.
think there'd be that many bandits.
We have to get that gun to the wall again. Please don't rob
Yeah.
us, please. Please. We've already been
just
robbed
robbed,
once
we
by
don't
your
have
friends,
anything else.
okay?
The steal?
Oh?
What?
Miranda. Oh!
Oh, do you know each other?
You must have me confused with someone else. My name is Vejran Morgul. I'm
hello,
a merchant here in
Vezran.
town.
It's been quite some time, hasn't it, Vezran?
It
No.
has.
Mm-hmm. What's
Oh,
like
I'm
no,
gonna
about
see if they can
no, so
escalate
if he
my
robs
request
us,
to the
this
guards
is
further
someone
in
we
town.
know.
Something like that. Feels
The
like
guards
it
here
anyway.
took
Yeah,
our
we should
paperwork to
probably,
report what happened.
We should probably
You're
go,
looking well?
let them know.
Yeah, I mean, these guards said they'll relay it, but, you know, we still gotta...
I have been well. Mine is being accosted on the road by these bandits. So.
Alright,
All right.
you
Got
with
anything
me. There aren't the
stolen
bandits.
from
You're
you?
free. My bandits,
see
you
Vezran
stick with
talking.
the player.
Yeah,
They
they
took
took
my
my
coin
coin
pass
pass.
and-
Looks rich. Thank you.
But I took
And
their
like-
bag, so it's okay. Do you want
Like
to
a
take
bunch
it?
of other supplies we all had.
No, you should hang
Like-
on to that.
Like, we lost,
Wait,
like,
that's-
what, like...
We're
30
gonna hand
hides,
him your
30 iron,
manifesto.
a bunch of other shit.
Correct.
Like a long list
Supplies.
of things that they stole. They took like a whole wagon. It was awful.
Oh,
Hand them
sorry,
your
I'm sorry,
manifesto,
wagon.
Renee.
Everything
That's
we're
okay.
coming
Yeah,
here, so-
here's
Hey,
a
coin
little
cousins,
card.
we're moving out.
If you happen to spot anyone selling
I'm
this
looking
stuff,
for 10.
Anyone?
this was a list of
I don't know
everything
who
that
that
was
is,
on
but
it.
you better make it quick. We're going
They were definitely all men.
Yeah. Why is she here?
See?
That voice.
Dumb. Quite the dress on her, though.
happening?
Apparently
What's
some people
happening?
came in requesting help.
Well,
One of them is dressed like a
Oh.
bathhouse worker.
we have a new bathhouse worker? I don't know anything
Okay.
about this.
I
mean, besides
don't think she's
you,
part of a
right?
bathhouse. I mean, here she comes right
there
now.
was
You can
one
ask her
other
yourself.
from
Said
the other-
dressed like a bathhouse worker, not that she is a bathhouse worker.
I think it would be prudent for me to
Hello
confirm,
there.
though.
Do you know where the markets are?
Oh gosh.
I do, but
Markets are right
How
that
did
way.
you end up here?
Oh, I came on a caravan.
You know Mr.
And then we got
Aegon?
robbed.
We know each other, though it has been years.
We were
I was a
battle
leather
buddies,
worker.
I think is the term.
Could I just ask?
No, I wouldn't call us that.
We went to war, Aegon. What are you talking about?
No, you went to war. I left long ago.
I guess that is true.
Unless you were at Mosley, then that's the peak of any combat we did together. Though I don't even remember if you were there.
Maybe? I'm not sure.
It was
I
that
can't
backwater
remember.
town.
Miss, if
I think
if
so.
I'm please pardon me, but if I could just confirm, you didn't just happen to be hired. You didn't just happen to be hired at the bathhouse, did you? I just need to be prepared if you were.
There's a bathhouse here? Can you show me? I'd love to see it.
So that means no. I mean, I could,
If you wish to see, we can take you there.
Pardon me?
Well, I need to see the markets
She's
first. I
not-
probably shouldn't indulge
She's not a
myself.
bathhouse worker, but aren't you a tailor of sorts, or a seamstress?
That's questionable nowadays.
Questionable.
A questionable seamstress?
I'm not really
I
sure.
suppose I can't argue. I'm questionably a leather worker.
Well,
these
she's
days.
requesting to the marketplace. You might as well show her around then, right?
Right.
I need to. And by that I mean I'm
Have I
not
met you before,
a leather
sir?
worker anymore.
I'm not exactly sure, so we'll find out together, shall we?
No, I believe you.
Watch
will find
yourself.
out and I will hear about it.
Oh,
Come over here, please. Come over here.
Oh, of course.
Make way.
Good wind catching.
I would like to talk to you about a couple
That's great. I don't know. Wind catching doesn't exactly help with manual labor, but sure.
See what I can.
So I'll tell you what the marketplace is when you're ready, of course.
I need
I was-
specifically to go to the forge first, if there's one here.
That way.
That too.
Oh,
This way.
And thank you kindly. What is your name?
My name is Angus. I'm a veterinary mercenary here in North.
Wait, that's
I
Angus.
filled
Drop,
up the...
drops bucket. That was Angus?
Yeah. He's not in his armor today.
He looks much different without his armor on. I thought he would be a bit... Don't tell him this, but I thought he'd be a bit rounder. And older looking. But anyway,
Oh, keep that a secret.
That's...
If you both not gush about a man in front of me, I would be most appreciated.
No.
I'm sorry, Mr. Aegon,
You're
if I'm
wonderful, just the way you
if I'm
are.
bothering you. You know my feelings about you. Well, you don't, but
Hey, Bruns.
I'm gonna get going now.
Yeah.
Two things. One, Akka bit a
Morning,
Sarkozy
Leona.
guard, so they're gonna confront Noselos about it during the third fight of the arena.
When the fuck did they do this?
Sarkozy came into town, and Akka bit the guard for some reason.
Was it today?
Today, this morning. It was reported by Drez.
Bring it to Draz because I'm gonna be a little occupied at the moment, but Akka needs to be flogged.
You've only ever given
They can be flogged after their fucking fight.
Got it.
Maybe we'll
And
do
Tosha's
that.
asleep in the ballroom.
Yeah, I know. I'm letting them
Okay.
sleep.
Got it. Thank you.
Exactly.
I mean,
Yep.
let's see what the merchant guild.
Nate's on his way back to town, Bruns.
I'm
I'm gonna fix my try to troubleshoot my crashing
keep this
shit.
short,
It's
but-
pissing me off.
All right, very good.
Sorry
Everybody
about
please
that.
go
Shakar
move
hasn't
up to
come
the
home in
other,
2 nights. You didn't happen to see
NPC
him,
chat.
or maybe hear that he was out on a job or something.
No, unfortunately, I have not heard from him in a while. And you remember what he said he was going to do when you last saw him?
Not really. Aside from him being concerned over another mercenary's well-being, but no, nothing.
But I'm pretty sure
It's a bit vague.
I mean, in his
I'm sorry.
in his profession, he could probably disappear for days, and I shouldn't be too worried. But
another day, you know?
Well, you know
I expect that he would tell you about it first, Leona.
I have noticed a trend of mercenaries not really wanting to tell where they've been going recently, though. I'm not saying who, but it's something I've taken note of.
Well, usually, yes, but I would guess that. No, I would say that Shakar is different than that, Leona.
Well, I'll keep looking. I'm sure there's probably a good reason.
Right, well, I'll try and listen out myself. Miss?
You heard apparently there's a bounty out on the hill.
Can I get a few people to play merchants in the town?
Sir, you're. I'm so sorry, but you're the one I've been looking for.
Darth?
I don't know how to say this straight away, but I think
Ideally, people who aren't going to be at the fight pits.
Got it.
did Mr. Shakar get into more trouble with you? Is that why I haven't seen him?
Not what I know of.
Excellent. Thank
no.
you.
Well, at
I'm
least
sure
there's
he's
that.
alright. Probably taking care of jobs of any sort. Getting coin, of course.
He hasn't come home
Hopefully.
in 2 nights. And that's what I was going to ask you too, Mr. Aegon, before I got sidetracked. Shakar hasn't come home in 2 nights, and he hasn't really told me of anything that would say why he has been gone for so long. I mean, I know his line of work might take him away for that amount of time or longer, but he would have told me.
Some jobs are spur of the moment. You don't really get chances sometimes.
That's a fair
You can't expect him
explanation.
to tell you every time he's working.
No, but I guess I'll see
But
what
what do you
happens.
want me to do about it?
Right now,
Why are you telling me this?
because I trust you to at least listen. That's all.
If I see Shakar, I'll let him know that you're looking for him. However, I have no reason to go out and look for him. Too dangerous out there regardless, without a cause.
Still, I appreciate you listening. That's all. That's all I really expect. Well, expect's the wrong word. I mean, I don't want. I.
Question for you, maybe. You
But either way,
seen
I'll
a woman.
I'll just
in a red dress of some
do the
sort?
best I can to move along.
I have not seen a woman in a red dress at all this morning.
You're talking about that one over there in the marketplace?
Well,
Oh, yeah, there is one in a red dress over there.
By the alchemist.
I don't know if you're talking about that house right there.
I think you'd be
Like,
lucky.
all the way out there?
Yeah, apparently he swam into the ocean and was swimming right towards one of the big ships. So, if that was where he was trying
I'll
to
leave
go,
you
I
be,
don't
Wolf.
know.
And for you, I will keep an eye out for your lover.
I'm just.
Whatever I see him.
I'm just glad there wasn't a repeat of last time. Don't tell him I came to you this early in the morning. Or that you were pretty much the first person I asked.
I keep that in mind and I keep that silent.
I appreciate it. You can be quite reckless sometimes.
Service should be good for the two of you.
Oh, okay, you got it. You're always better at catching the coin. Sorry.
Matthias, have you seen...
We need to go report to the Carter's Guild first.
Have you seen Shakar or perhaps...
Merchants Guild. We reported to Carter.
Mr. Markle?
Merchants Guild.
Yeah.
Marco might be at a shop.
Then file our complaint with the...
Shakar, I have not seen.
He left.
Oh, he went with the...
I believe Markle just
went with the other
left
merchants.
the others.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait,
Where they went north
Did any of
then.
you see where the noble lady went?
You mean the one in the very low
Red
top?
dress?
She was over there.
I thought she was a bathhouse
Yes,
worker.
Yeah.
that one.
You wouldn't...
I wouldn't what?
No, that's me profiling.
You
That's
get
me
a
profiling.
strange sense
I
of
can't do that.
dread as you walk towards the blacksmith.
But, sir, I need to...
Keep an eye.
What did you just say?
Keep an eye on them. I gotta grab my anchor.
You know where Shakar went, right? You said something about a job
I
up
haven't
north?
seen him.
No.
No, I'm talking... I said Markle went north with the merchants. I'm sorry.
Oh. Matthias, Shakar hasn't come back in 2 nights. I'm just a little worried. Though Mr. Aegon did tell me that some jobs are a spur of the moment and probably took longer than he was expecting. So I'm hoping that's the case.
It probably is. I was on a job that I was almost away for half a week. I'll ask inside to see if they know if he's on job or not.
Please let me know. I do have to go back to work soon. I wish I could keep searching.
I'll do what I can. Now, I need to figure out what the hell's going on over here. Pardon me.
Well, I'm not going to ask you to look for Shakar, but
I don't know who Shakar is.
Oh, Shakar's my engaged.
If you are part of the fight pits, let's start getting that moving, please. Thank you.
But either way, I still have a job to do, and I still have to make sure everyone back at the bath is still
Up to scrim
What do
scrim.
you need that
keeping
merchant?
up.
What
I'm wondering is-
if you could come in town and interact with Vesteel, she looks rich.
Understood.
So,
What should I be selling?
not to profile or anything, that
I'll help
strange
Wainwright.
woman, she does seem
Yeah, we could have Wainwright.
wealthy. If you have any idea of what she might like, maybe maybe get your head. Maybe you and the other girls get your heads together and figure out how we can best serve her if she comes our way. Because in the
I
end,
haven't
we
seen
are.
any of the other girls.
They're probably inside, so I'll ask around too. And I mean, I think she. If I dare say, she might be a noble of some kind. If we get favor with her, that'll only do us well.
That is true. I also get like a feeling that that she might not be a good person.
Yeah, that was definitely
just
something.
by their interaction over there. But I don't want to judge.
I don't know why you'd say that, but I'll keep it in mind. I mean, we always have. I mean, we've dealt with strange people before at the bathhouse, so it'll be fine.
Hopefully.
I'm gonna keep looking for Shikar. Let me or anyone else know if you need anything, or Mr. Angus. I didn't know that was Angus. I even asked him who he was.
The other day.
I need to apologize to him later for that.
It happened. I didn't recognize him either when he did an evaluation at the bathhouse.
He had a lot of scars on him. It shouldn't be surprising though. He's been a mercenary for a while. If I recall correctly. Well, either way, I do need to get moving. So please let us know if you need anything.
Of course.
Okay, the north.
Okay. Do you want the dagger?
Was it used by the bandits?
Probably. I mean, I took it off them.
Yeah, sure. I'll just. You can just give it here. We'll take it for investigation.
What if I want to keep it?
Well,
Is that what
it
this
was
corner
a weapon that
become?
was used against you and your
I was already
company of
standing here, and then all
mercenaries,
the
so if you
guards
want to
came
get
round, so I'm
your
like, okay,
5
I'm still
gold
gonna
back,
stand here.
We could look into it.
Well, you're doing your duty well.
If you excuse,
For business at the bathhouse.
I'm sorry.
Yes?
Are you all with the Mercenaries Guild?
I am.
Would you
I am.
happen to know where
Privately employed.
any idea of the whereabouts of Shikar? He hasn't come home in 2 nights.
I can't, honestly, I can't say I do. He hasn't been by the guild recently either.
We're about to finish anyways.
It's
Yes, I'm not entirely aware myself.
It's probably a job that took him longer than expected.
Just drop the dagger. Just drop
It's
the dagger.
possible.
With those heading to the
Fine,
front the
fine,
other day.
fine. Okay, whatever.
Admittedly, I don't think I ever saw him come back.
I'm gonna let you handle this. I have investigating to do.
That's not a bad thing.
I have a to go ride a horse
No.
and go see what's
Been out for
happening.
longer
I don't
before.
Can I follow report that it was Rob?
All of the fallen were collected. I just simply haven't seen it.
My dagger got
Is there any way I can make contact with someone that has been up there, or someone who has come back?
follow report, but like my dagger was stolen.
I would speak to Orolef at the Mercenaries Guild. She handles most of their affairs. She'll know where he's been and what he's been up to.
Which one was Arleth?
Elvin, fair, blonde. Usually at the front desk. Her hair
Does
is
she-
absolutely never combed.
Doesn't she wear white most of the time?
Sometimes.
I think I know who that is.
Be
This is really nice.
back.
I mean, there's a reason why they had it on.
I'm sorry to
What?
disturb you, sir. I better get going.
No, you're good. You're good.
We will see that your dagger, the dagger, is returned to you. It may take a few days, if not a few weeks. We will get it back to you. Now, if you'll excuse us, we have a job to do.
Okay.
Yes.
Maybe have a good day. And thank you again for the help.
You have a wonderful day.
You as
Do you know
well.
her too?
No, what am I
Wow.
gonna do? I'm down 5 gold and a dagger. I guess I'm gonna say
5 gold?
0 dagger.
Please don't say that out loud.
I had plus
It's
1
something.
dagger and then minus 1 dagger. I had 5. Oh hello. I had 5 gold and then they got taken by the bandit.
That's.
Oh no, are you okay?
That girl, that strange girl, she's rich. She said she lost 5 gold.
Is she actually?
Oh?
She said she lost 5
So-
gold.
Let's get up off
We should probably
floor.
get you off the ground first. Come on.
I'm sorry, Mr. Angus. I didn't recognize you. You look much
Out
different.
of armor, I know.
That's a lot of scars. A couple of them look fresh too.
Well, they did just go into battle yesterday with Telekey to help with the robber baron. But no.
I was gonna ask
I'm
you.
off. It's got a lot of dents, a lot of headache.
So if you were at the front, I was just told Shakar was also sent out too. Would you happen to know anything? He hasn't come home in 2 nights.
I personally haven't seen him, at least not today. I can ask Erlith if he's been around, but I wouldn't know.
I was told to ask Aerolith as well. Maybe you could do that for me. I probably need to get back to work soon. But that woman, that lady, if
Did we catch her name?
Her name is the Steel Whisperwind. And she said she's looking for the seamstress. Maybe she was a seamstress back in the day, but to be honest, as a man, I kind of enjoy her outfits. Maybe she can fashion an outfit for the women at the bathhouse.
Focus, man. Focus. Don't get distracted on stuff.
Yeah, of course.
I got an idea.
But here's the thing.
If we can get.
She said she
Okay,
lost.
continue.
She said she lost 5 gold. 5 gold. What if she has? I mean, I'm not one that's. I'm not dominated by coin, but there might be an opportunity for us to make some much needed money.
She did
We could.
show interest in the boss. But it's after she's done with whatever she's doing with the blacksmith and the merchants. That's why I'm trying to get her, trying to help her get
If
through
we
her
get her
things
to
so she
go-
can get to the bathhouse.
What if we get her to go to the bathhouse? Which would drag in more people for us to get money off as well.
Like I said, that's why I'm trying to help her with her errands to get her to the bathhouse, since she's shown interest.
It's good thinking.
You already thought ahead of us.
I need to find Eve. Eve's the one to ask about these sort of things too. Eve's always. She's always eager to get
Do you think
to
she's
bring us
at the
more revenue.
bathhouse, or
I'll have to find her too.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll also ask Basil
Maybe
what to
we-
do in case of this. I mean, it's not every
Basil
day
be
we
a nice
get.
source.
It's not every day we get a new noble that we might get in good graces with.
Hmm. I wonder where the Lord Earharts are. I think that's who she's looking for.
Why would she be looking for them?
I saw them earlier this morning.
because they're the blacksmiths, apparently.
Right, she
I
was
ran into
asking
the
her to
young lord
forge.
earlier.
Is
And,
the drow with the armor, Earhart, or?
Yes.
Okay. I
Right,
kind
it's
of
the
figured because he was close.
it's the drow boy.
Yeah.
How you doing, Shelbrook?
I thought Sunny was Marcus's horse.
Alright, have a
he
good
heard
day.
you.
I think he's deep in thought.
There is a lot happening right now.
That is true.
I don't know what call this time.
What to help her around? If she's a noble, she might need someone to watch over her until she gets settled.
Angus, please pay close attention to anything we might be able to use.
I will.
I'm gonna try to see if I can find. I have a lot of people to talk to.
This is Maple Sage, calling volunteers for Grateful Hand. Again, that's Grateful Hand. I need my dock workers. And I need my soldier, Keelan.
Going to your channel, I assume?
Yes, please. Thank you.
Steve, a question.
Drop down NPC 3.
He fought as a member of the Lion's Pride. And then during they got cut off is his story. So his group were just harassing supply chains as best they could. And in a final stand, they couldn't fight anymore because all their weapons were broken. So they surrendered. And
okay.
So he
Is
literally
that
just
a
wants to return
Qin?
to our
Is that
land.
a Qin? It's a Qin. Meow.
I like your hat, funny magic man.
You know.
Magic man.
Magic man. I'm not magic at all.
All right, we are just waiting on Tang and... Funny thing, Tang and Jazz King are both heading back to town. They were in the same module. Once that's done, they're going to disperse and we're going to set up. So I need my 3 dock workers to get ready. If you have pre-existing dock workers, feel free. Otherwise, you are free to generate a new one. The goal here is just lighthearted but amicable RP. Business has been good, but you guys, the docks have been pretty busy for the past week and a half. There's been a lot of stuff going in and out.
Maple, how much
Reminder
time do I
that
have?
today is going to be a single. You've got time. What do you need to go do, Keon?
Take off my headset, turn off stuff, and then put on the headset, recalibrate.
Go for it.
No.
We're not starting just yet.
Third fight, okay.
So, reminder, for the dock workers, the crate is going to be... It's only going to be 1 this time, not unlike last time, if any of you were part of the last one we did. I know I used the term waterlogged. I know that's not technically correct. The basic idea is that because it was transported by sea, there were some complications during transit, and the actual wood that comprises the crate has soaked through and absorbed a lot of moisture. This has caused the wood in places to splinter because of the way that the crate was actually made. Those who don't know, when wood absorbs water, it expands. This has caused some of it to crack, or it's very near to cracking, I should say. And because of how heavy it is, because of the materials inside, it's very difficult to carry safely, because it's very hard to put both a significant amount of strength into lifting it and also being delicate. Make sense? This is the prime reason you're going to be seeking out Tang. Because none of you really wants to fuck this up. You're not entirely sure what's inside, but someone paid a fair amount for it. So, it would look really bad if it broke. It's very slice of life. It's not too crazy. Once it's been handed off to Tang, you guys are free to go back to your usual stuff. but just feel free to interact a bit. Tang doesn't get too many opportunities to just banter with people in the streets that aren't people he's directly connected to. So, yeah, just have a good time with it. And then for Ewan, you already know what to do. So let me know once you're good to go, and I'll go kick things off. Just double checking, are any of my dock workers not ready to go? I see Cheese. I don't see Jaro.
That is me, Phelan.
I'm already at the dock interacting with Lorelei, so I'm already on site.
Oh, that is beyond confusing. Jaro is.
Yeah, I know.
Oh! I might honestly ask you to change your Discord name to the name you go.
Yeah, I was gonna make it Phelan, but I was told to make it Jaro here, so I'll swap that out later.
Whoever, it's fine. I'll it'll confuse people. That's fine. Not a problem for right now.
Maple, come on, use your brain.
Fuck did you just say to me, Chase? I'll fuck you up.
Damn, bro. You heard me.
I will end you. Rune Knight. You're already on the docks, right? Okay.
Yes.
I got a splinter. Bloody. There's a lot of damage.
Alright, change of music.
Music.
Where's my...
All right. Jaro, I want you to head to the docks. Rune Knight, his dock worker, the Hobbit Kit, is close to the apothecary. I want you to go interact with him. You both know you're supposed to be receiving a delivery soon, so you've just met up with him for now. Cheese, when we kick things off, you're going to be the one to go and get them. Make sense? And I'll direct you to the. I'll direct you to where you're picking that up.
Okay, so I'm starting on the docks.
Ready in a few minutes.
We're on our way back to Nautis right now.
All right.
Should be
My module was
no. Thank you very much. No rush. Kewen's just doing some technical fixes. We've got we've got a couple of our dock workers interacting with people out in the dock, so that's already pretty organic. I'm gonna have Cheese set up the crate soon. Yeah, we're good to go. Thank you very much, Drasker. You're
Yep, no problem, babe.
Oh, I'm gonna blush.
Did you have anything else for me, Drasker?
I guess not.
I guess not. I suppose not.
Sort of fuck. This guy just. This guy thinks he can just raise me
Sorry,
up.
Jazz King.
Fucking asshole.
Sorry, Jazz King. No, you're all good, Jazz King. You're all set to go, man.
All right. Thank you, Drasker.
Fuck you,
The
Drasker.
Love you, bitch.
Am I good? Okay, here we go.
Look out of here.
Maple, where are you wanting me to start? Like actually on the docks?
I'm gonna actually have
or-
you teleport to me in just a moment.
Okay.
Oh, the box is not going to be over there. That is genuine. That is. 1 moment, Cheese. All right, Cheese, when you're ready, teleport to me. All right, Cheese, you know how to spawn props? Just spawn a large crate in here. And keep it in there until I tell you. What's going to happen is you're going to leave it on the floor. You're going to go out when I tell you. You're going to go out to go and get help because you're having trouble moving it. For everyone's reference, Tang is currently in the market. I'll keep you updated on his location. Jazz King, I want you currently situated at your shop. You remember you're expecting a delivery. What that delivery is, I leave to you, but the crate is going to be very heavy, which means whatever it is dense.
Roger that.
What it is, you can come up with yourself. At this point, I leave it to you to decide what resources you're receiving through that. You know what, Jazz King? Are you cool with me making it something a little weird?
Sure.
It is a bunch of glass figurines. You've been saving up money for some time, and as an elf, you have an interest in a certain element of the arts. And so you ordered a series of custom glass figurines to decorate your home with.
Maybe
As such, the crate contains delicates. It's fragile inside.
Alrighty. But would glass be that heavy? Like, would they be?
There's a lot of them.
Alrighty.
A large portion of the weight as well comes from the fact that the wood is soaked through.
Gotcha. Alrighty, ready to go.
Kieran, ETA. Just waiting on you.
Figuring out where to spawn. I'm gonna spawn at the Keep Gate house.
Teleport to Jazz King. Jazz King, you should be in your shop. Yes, just teleport on Jazz King.
That I am.
I'll
close the shop door for a second for you to spawn.
Yeah, close the shop door. You two are talking privately right now. That way, no one walks in.
Roger that.
All right, since there's people on the docks, we're going to start this off. Cheese, you're going to come out, not with the box, remember you haven't moved it yet, and you're going to talk to the others and mention you're having an issue trying to move it. So start that now. Your coworker.
Okay, I need to compare notes. I need to know exactly what you did to her to only
Let me know when you two at the shop are in position.
Compare notes.
Oh no, that's right. Arena this.
We are both in the shop and ready to roll.
Start an idle conversation. You two kind of know each other, mostly because the Vager does. Vager was a bowman before. He's an archer. He comes to you for a lot of his goods. Because yes, the keep provides some stuff, but he likes your arrows because he orders them from you custom made. Vager has a decent amount of money.
So you probably figured out. You probably figured out from how I came in here what's.
People barging in, making it loud.
All right.
So there's good news for you. I haven't.
One, two, or all of you
can
start going to look for Tang. He's by the baker.
That's.
You might want to go quick.
Yeah.
I think he's about to get pulled away.
I heard you a while back. Talking to you. Yeah. Fighting. You're in really good health.
Well, there's a lot of things that happened in a very short period of time, such as excuse me. A lot of things
Oh,
that
it's
happen.
fine.
A lot of things that happen in a short period of time, such as the nature of what's been going on, unfortunately. But I just been so lucky. But you probably don't want to hear me prattle on about my personal things. I hope you understand that I'm going to what it means for you. I'm still going to. You're still my boy of choice, Balak. I haven't forgotten how well you've treated me and how much detail and attention you put in your crafts. So, and by no means I've been retired. I'm an archer. I don't need to put my sword up. I don't need to put my sword up into their faces all the time. Granted, I'm going to be spending more time at the keep. But I still wish to make use of you.
Well, humble me, friend, but I admit it.
Things like that.
Are you right?
Bigger. It's
Then
fine.
I assume
Just
in
a
no time
bit
you'll be
tired
able
from
to,
a bit of
make the money back.
help I was providing to associates, but
Mm.
you're kidding. Of course I do. Have time to talk with you.
Right.
My longest customer set up shop in this town.
You're Balak,
Trust me.
your words
Oh,
are cutting out a fair bit. Just take a
sorry.
Yeah, just take a moment. I do hope you are
How
well.
about this? That a bit better?
Much, sir.
One
Go. Take your time. Take your
There.
time.
There we go.
Needs to go the other way.
I hope that's better.
Detour that way.
So, right, go on, sir.
Aang is en
Sorry.
route to the docks. Make sure you are in character if you were not.
Well, it's just I still agree
Reminder,
that you
be
probably
standing
should take
around
these,
the crate, trying to
at least a little
think
bit
of a
longer. I
way
know-
to... You're currently in the
you've had
process of
treatment
trying to think of
recently,
ways to
but
leverage it, but
still
you're
wouldn't
not
want you to be
succeeding.
taxing your body that hard by going right back to the fray. Maybe
Well,
this posting is a blessing.
Yeah. Well, the thing is,
Dragging it along the mat, you can see
earlier,
the step
I'm
out the
probably going
building,
to
the
be at
steps
keep.
up to the upper landing.
Most of the time that I'll be serving.
You all hear the sounds of a warforged whirring towards you.
Well, I'm hoping they at least promote you for your service. One of their best sharpshooters. God.
I was never in it for the medals. I'm not like some Imperial with their colors and their ribbons. No, I do it. Right. Granted, we're mercenaries, but I do it because it's a job. And if I've agreed to do a job, I will make sure I serve to those I made my promises to, and that's not only just the house, but that's also
Thank you.
not just the house, but also the people that the house serve, including yourself.
Because people find
Exactly in what you said.
Well, it's
fun.
Only that
to
what's
hear that,
inside
'cause
is very fragile, and whoever bought
it's
it paid a lot for it.
It's mostly appreciated. It's well, the thing after Capitano, I know many assume all the gods were corrupt, but I knew
Contents
was on
inside are
straight and narrow,
fragile. You
helping-
don't know what it is.
helping
You know
others where
someone
you
named
could.
Balak bought it.
I'm glad that you
wanna go to
still
the pits and,
got survived up to this long between Capitano and this with the robber baron.
The
Came
Capitano
out a
is
mostly in
still a sore subject for a lot of us, and
They
while
paid
I never
a lot of silver.
I never cast in with him. I'm not proud to say I did spend time serving his orders, and I hope one day I can reconcile that. which would have been it would have been. This would have been even more sad if things hadn't happened the way they did.
It's a shame that such loss of life had to occur, especially when you much going on in the province, internal strife. But one could think of this as an art. I mean, you and your fellows have learned mistakes, know how to. At least hope you're all resolute in being sure something like that never repeat again. But vigilant, stronger, smarter, grown.
I want to say I hope it's I hope it continues to go along as such. But I know from experience that keeping good men. How do I say this? Good men will constantly struggle. Being nice is easy, but being good is hard.
True. I've known that feeling. For the longest time, I kept idle in my shop while everything occurred around me. Not till now, where I finally start to realize how much impact a single man can make on the greater province.
Well, but anyway, what I'm hoping is that I will probably try to trade if you would be able to buy one of
Sorry, my headache's a little bit.
one of my old bows, and maybe I get something more suited for hunting.
My name is Cecile.
Certainly. I remember the piece you wielded was quite the valuable specimen. I can definitely give you a good price for it.
Right.
I can make a lighter styled bow, that way it doesn't tax you too much
Eve.
on your
Like Eve.
drawing. So I can whip something up for you.
Sounds good. And I can definitely, and payment should be no worry. If you need the full payment, that's fine.
They're coming up with a solution beyond just he carries, so there'll be just another moment.
Don't worry too much about coal. I know you're good for it. You've been a valued customer the past couple of years.
Well, if you are in need of, if you're need of it in front, I know you're good for the craft. So please let me know if that ends up being the case, because I've seen people struggling, to be honest, and I would hate to see that happen to you, Balak.
I do appreciate your words. Ironically, my success whole ordeal has been the result of the only reason I'd actually gotten.
Should be enough if
the war made business.
If he carries the weight while the rest of you brace it, that should be enough.
Deal with all of this. Well, businessmen in Indy happy, but the fact that was sellings lead so much loss of life. Blood between.
You're still cutting out.
Brother fighting brother.
It can brace the bottom.
Friend.
One moment. Moment. All right. How about now? Is this a little better?
It's very well, sir.
Wonderful. I'll check that later, but thank you for letting me know.
I mean, we just have, we do.
Guess I got something in my throat.
We do need to look out for each other.
Indeed, but I'm hoping, at least with recent events, getting back to normal, be able to maybe at least have a little bit of normalcy back in the town. With you patrolling the streets, I feel a lot safer.
Well, remember, keep in mind, I won't be in the streets very much. I'll probably be watching from the keep, probably from the walls of the keep. Maybe at the walls proper once they get finished, but it's going to be different. I'm not going to pretend that it isn't Balak. It's my life has changed, and there's no moving around it.
Change.
Moving.
Change is
assume rudimentary supplies like that are readily available. You guys are moving supplies after all.
Changes can be for the better change can be for the worst. I hate to say it, but sometimes it's unavoidable. But sometimes you can take that, try and turn that around, at least to do better. For example, maybe if you're up there in the keep, maybe you could try and apply for training the new recruits. Once this war concludes, or once more people.
They are looking to reposition me. I am going to be doing more administrative work. I happen to be fortunate enough that I'm a fair hand at the art of the written letter. So they've seen that, and they'll see about putting me to work with that. Even though it's been a few years since
they
I've
are
written
en
a full
route.
letter.
They'll be there in about a minute.
It's honestly,
maybe a minute and a half.
It's honestly a craft for nobles, if you ask me. I was just lucky enough that a childhood friend taught me.
Well, it comes in handy more than you realize, but once you get the hang of it, it becomes second nature, I swear. It'll be a little awkward at first, a bit rigid with the hands, but it all comes with time. And if you think... I wouldn't want you spending all the days filling out paperwork, I'm sure. You want to get a little more activity out, I mean... I know you've had quite the track record.
I'm not that good. I'm not. If I was that good, I wouldn't have let someone get close to me and take my leg.
If you weren't as good as you were, you would have been dead. Come off, I knew you. I've seen you in action with a weapon.
That's true.
Let me guess. I'm assuming 3 or 4 of them charged you. Let me guess. You probably shot 2 out of 3, and the third one got sweep on the leg. That is my guess.
It was 5. It was 5. So what I did? What I did? 2 of them. There were 3.
Dean's
there were
going to
3
go
of them
silent until he gets close.
running in the
There
line.
should not be any incidents. It's going to go cleanly.
I shot the leg of the one.
So I want to get you guys over there.
He trips, and the others behind him trips. And then I reloaded. I backed up and I shot the 4th one. Straight through the chest. And now the 5th one, that was the one that got me. I was able to handle 4, but not 5.
Well, okay, so you see, I do not believe that's not something an average archer does. That is something.
That's only
an expert. Close to
not an expert. You think
you were close?
You think I'm?
You were very close to an expert.
You think I'm some sort of legend?
You were on your way.
Barely anyone knows my name, Balak.
Well, because they never learn the name of the people who take the longest shots. That's just it. No one sees the people that make the shots with the crossbows.
My grandfather said the Stolric name was based off a hero from long before. But whatever.
They are almost at the shop. They passed the bakery.
Even though there's no written record of it, what do you even consider a hero, especially if it's one that's never been written about, no story, just a name of Stolric, which almost no one remembers.
I'd say it's less of the name, more of the deeds, I would say. And you're helping out.
I'm living up to a
people,
rumor.
Helping a province.
That's you're in front of the shop.
Wonderful.
So listen, I get where it comes from, but you can't announce your achievements.
There's customers. I'll be fine, I promise.
Delivery.
I'll just watch your wares here.
I'm glad that it held up this long, but this is very much chancing it.
Okay.
Hello. Perfect. Clear the way.
Get on one of his tables. Get on one of his tables. Get on
Is that?
Where's a clear table?
Yeah.
Reminder, Kewan, we are going with which arm is it? Left or right? I think we were going to say dominant arm, weren't we?
Just put it down right here.
Okay, careful,
Clear the
careful,
docks.
careful.
Lesser arm.
Lesser. Is that your left arm?
All right.
You gotta collect,
Okay.
You gotta collect the paperwork of signing of his delivery.
Yes,
you gotta
that
get
is
it
his
signed.
job. He does business.
Is this what I believe it is? Oh.
I was just helping deliver it. Paperwork.
Yes.
Yes, I'll take the form.
Right.
I know you.
So,
It's good to see
helped
you.
and I got my help, so you have to pay
If you don't
me so I
remember,
can
you
pay
just
him.
take a look. Take a look at this.
This was
You did this.
Oh!
You did this for me.
The man
Oh,
removes,
come on, you're not
removes
gonna
the
be that
bracer
way,
and the
are you?
glove,
You know how
and
this
underneath
works.
you say a very familiar,
You must
but
discuss the money matters
crudely made
with the brains of the
prosthetic
operation.
All right, let's see. What company you're part of?
You
All right,
remember
we'll
this
make
guy.
sure to
Ask
note that for
him.
future.
Ask him, yes.
How has it
So
been treating
we
you?
got that on the docks later.
Everything-
Well,
Business contracts and business.
very well compared
Hey,
to
you're
what would have
crossing
been had you
Pelican by,
not.
you know, taking advantage of
Maple,
not
how much will you
workers.
get paid
Don't
for
wanna
that?
do
So, I'll be brief in
It's
case you're
NPC to
visiting
NPC,
by
so it doesn't
Maybe.
matter. Tang is going to get 5 silver.
I'm
You guys got paid a lot for this delivery.
Okay.
I'm just glad that you're able to make your way in life now.
Yes.
And hopefully it hasn't been hitching up or anything. If it requires any maintenance or it ends up breaking in the line of duty, whatever you may be doing,
They're not gonna help.
I'll be sure to let you know.
come by me.
They're not going to. They're not going to send me right out to the
That's
front,
very
though.
clear.
I'll be.
Alright.
I'll be spending
Dock
my
workers,
days up on
Hey.
the keep walls.
You're
and,
good to
So,
go.
and at the desk.
My
for
share
other
for
days.
helping. Yes, we'll discuss that when we get back
You
to
take
the
care of this.
So,
I need to
Return.
make sure this
Right,
goes along
right,
fine.
right.
Okay.
of course,
well,
I
if
understand.
we're gonna negotiate
But I'm glad to
Especially
see
when
that you're
it comes to
doing
Did you
all
pay?
right.
Did you pay him yet?
I'm glad to
Well,
see you.
So wait, was that?
Yes. Or should I bring him his pay?
So wait, that was your work.
That was his work, Balak.
That was him.
To be 5 silver.
Well, I'll be.
Oh,
And not just for me. He helped at least 3
It was
other
very
people.
valuable.
Yes, sir.
That's why I went to my ace in the hole.
Interesting. Okay.
Oh, God.
Oh no.
Your door seems as. Might need to check your. Might need to check your mechanism.
And
Oh. Yeah, take that.
I think you're right.
That's what you get for getting 5 silver.
kicked in the jaw by the fucking flap. Why would you do this to me?
Gosh.
How could you? I thought we were friends.
I'm sorry.
The 5 silver seems like a lot, but the times you've worked on the dock, you know that the proportion that the dock workers make, thanks to the Pelican, is often proportional to the value of the actual delivery. This is thanks to her that the dock workers actually make a fair living at all at the time.
Balak,
So-
I think your
that's
door's
kind of
actually
weird. Thank you.
leaning.
Oh, well, he's going to pay me on the dock. Don't worry about it.
Yes, we're going back to the dock to discuss that now.
That's
Okay.
your portion. Also, something as a thank you for, help in the past.
Yes.
Fair enough. Well, thank you for this. Or one of them?
No?
Not around.
No.
no.
Not recently.
Well, they usually are typically in the clinic.
Son
You
of
should
a
go in the
bitch.
clinic to see if they're there.
I was just there. There was no one there.
I haven't seen them. I think I saw someone asleep in somewhere else.
Let me see.
Could there be an
I'm looking
Imperial
for a
surgeon, not Soma or Ladia, that is able to be assisting?
Is there literally anyone?
I need to go inside and become one. I will.
I'm looking for one to go to the arena.
Is he?
Yep.
Is Hobbit also a surgeon?
I guess so.
You listen, man. We'll go back to the dock and we'll get your pay sorted.
Unless.
All right.
Unless maybe he could become one.
Thank you for your service,
If
Mr.
you-
Tang.
Or I have another ace
No
in the
worries.
hole that's a surgeon. I'll get them too.
A surgeon is being generated.
Understood.
Okay, let's get moving.
All right.
I'll just.
So is that how you're assisting these
Thanks for your
days,
help,
or
Tang.
that's kind of you?
Well, actually, it's quite. You have my thanks for helping you bring this in. This is something I've had on order for quite some time.
Hit this.
The fact that it's arrived, and I just have to check the quality.
I've been assisting with odd jobs and shipping out crates since I've gotten to Nodus. I used to
Take him inside
get
the
stone
building.
from the quarry until rulings happened. Then
I have a couple things to ask you.
Here.
Why don't
There
you
go.
come inside?
Tang, come in. Take a look.
sure thing.
Oof, this took a lot of negotiating to get a hold of. But this was worth every bit of coin.
Tang, as he opens the top of the crate, the wood splinters out onto the table. He doesn't really seem to notice or care.
You know what? Fair. The crate's a
Inside,
crate.
you see,
Alright, jumping back up to
neatly
me.
packed together a large series of beautiful
I'm assuming we're
glass
free.
figurines resembling different animals and people. You can see signs of some that look clad in arms and armor, some wearing the attire of nobility, some elves, some humans, some dwarves. It looks like a whole collection of different glass figurines, beautifully made. Even in the dim light of this building, the little light they're refracting causes them to almost glisten with a myriad of colors.
Don't tell me you made these
Now
two
I
with
understand why it said Fred. No,
with your talents,
no,
sir.
not a glass worker.
I mean, so here's my next question. Oh, there goes your door again, Balak.
Oh, gee, I gotta get that fixed. I'm sorry.
Wait.
I can fix that.
Here's my next question, sir. If you could perform feats such as these, why? I'm not trying to criticize you, but you're spending your time carrying around boxes when you. I saw you help other people, and I live with your work every day now. I'm grateful.
If you want the honest answer, feats like that are few and far between. Not to mention the amount of resources and the time that they take up is very hard to do in general. Just that arm alone took me about 3-4 days of work, and that's not just me. I needed to wrangle down many other craftsmen in order to create that. If you want to thank multiple people, you can thank the Lord Earharts as well. They did the metalwork.
As you say this, several emotions flash across the soldier's visage. There's a look of sadness, almost guilt, as he looks at the arm. And he looks up at you, and there's a moment of something most people would miss, but you've become acutely familiar with, for good or ill. There is a face men make when their life is coming to an end. A brief moment of it flashed across his visage as though he was remembering something. And then he looks at you, and it goes away. And you realize what he's feeling. As simple as a prosthetic it may be, there are those who lose the will to live after such an injury. It's no stretch to say that your work has given this man a second chance at life.
You know, what I keep wondering is that even if it is difficult, if I can't be the only, we can't be the only people you have helped in that room. There's likely many more that would need these things. These battles, this war has produced so many casualties, and even if a person doesn't, if their life doesn't end on the battlefield, it could end in other ways if they're unable to be whole. You've helped me become whole again, and I'll never forget that.
And I'm glad that I could have brought that for you. And trust me, I'm happy to see you up and about with it as well. But that arm is only one piece of what makes you, you. With or without it, you're able to live on. And that's what matters in the end. And that's what I'm trying to work towards.
Balak, bring up the next subject.
In terms of helping other people,
It is.
I do still have the schematics that I made in order to help you out and the other soldiers as well. If you come across anybody at all, feel free to have them reach out and I'll do what I can to make sure that they're treated. And if nothing else, if I can send these schematics out somewhere to help, if you know somewhere better than I do, more than willing to spread it.
I wish I did, sir.
Well, Vega does bring up an interesting point, though. Before you came here, I really hadn't seen anything on that level in assisting others. And you've had quite your fair share of projects yourself, Tang. What with, what was it, Sif's Guiding Light? I remember that.
contraptions such as these, you've definitely made your name for yourself as a tinkerer around these parts. And you've just been making do with what you have, but what if you could expand? But maybe setting up your own business, your own workshop, that sort of thing.
Oh, a
Well, I have a workshop. The only thing is getting the supplies actually to work. I'm going to move this out of the way of your actual work tables and more so behind your countertop, so you're able to take these at your leisure.
That is fine. So you already have a workstation?
Glasswork. Yes.
And your own means to store your products?
Well,
I've set up a small workstation in the top of the watermill. A continuous motion, or perpetual motion device is useful whenever you're tinkering. Makes it easier to sand, make things work.
Well,
it helps test things.
Well, that is true, but a bit hard to conduct business if your main area of operation is all the way out over at the watermill. Don't you have a more permanent station here in town?
I'll be over by the beach.
Make it easier to take orders, hold things here to sell off. It's a good way to kickstart an enterprise such as yours. Well,
It's finally get to those siege weapons that we've discussed.
I mean, well, remember the conversations we had earlier, the siege weapons, having the means to store or build, and I was never able to find a location myself. Town first came to mind, so things like these you need to consider.
Yeah, probably gonna do that too, so I don't know.
Well, that's true. Well, if you see something like that pop up, just a private building somewhere in town that I'm able to work, that could be useful, but one of the other issues is with things like these, there are some people that would like to get their hands on them for different purposes.
What do you mean? How? I don't understand how someone would misuse something like this. It could only do good.
It's less so the good that can be done with the device itself, and more so the nefarious purpose of the person attempting to use it. Take, for example, I was able to make and give you the supplies at behest and generosity of the Imperials, who gave me the steel, the smiths who helped me forge the metal items, and I practically handed them over for no money at all. It was all paid for by them. Somebody else got their hand on that. They would peddle off your life, essentially, for 50 silver or even gold. How much is your life worth to have an arm back?
What you need is an investor.
What you need? An investor. A location you feel is safe to conduct your business. Someone to work with who can protect your wares, someone who can oversee it, or to have your back.
Vega?
If I would be making this into a business at all, that's a requirement to security.
You know,
it is.
If there were bad actors, as you would say, I think that's just all the more need for good people such as yourself to enter the fray. Because we wouldn't want those people, as you said, to operate unopposed. After all, it's a benefit of the spirit of competition. And you definitely have something you can compete with.
Well, that's true.
Raises a fair point.
Remember, Vega, you have a lot of money saved up. You were going to start a new life somewhere
did
else.
not make this with selfish intentions.
You know,
it's for healing and support.
Baylock, you mentioned an investor. Look, I lived...
Yes?
I lived frugally all these years. Sir, I have the means. I could help contribute. And you've shown me first, well, pardon the words, firsthand, but you showed me firsthand that you can be trusted. You can be trusted with the means.
That is quite the act of kindness.
If you're going to be doing this, I don't want you cutting into your own coin purse. If you can open the avenues for me, I will take care of that particular side of it myself, where possible.
You have more
If
than
you
enough
can
to provide him with what he needs until he
supply
finds
security,
someone
or at least
with more
somebody
wealth.
who's able to give me a place to work, and the secrecy to make sure nobody takes my work.
I'm fairly certain.
That is more than appreciated.
I'm actually very certain I have more than enough to help you. And I'm liable to be promoted now that I'm be spending more time in the keep as well, so there's that. I haven't want for simple coin in my hand. I live alone. I don't have a family. I have nothing else, and I would have had even less. I would have had even less if it weren't for you. You've given me. You've helped give me a second chance, and I won't forget it. And I want to help you in any way I can.
Then how about this? If you want to put your coin forward and be able to further a business like this, you can do so, but you will make me the promise that you will use this second chance to live a full life. Find a family of your own, live on, make sure that you have something to pass it all down to.
Speaks true. There are plenty of pleasures for life you still haven't experienced.
All right, I'll do that for you. I will promise I won't waste what you've given me. And yes, even you've given me this, and I know that it's up to me to do the rest. To make use of it and not just be a man carrying around a hunk of metal on my arm.
Valak suggest expanding your shop to include a tourism station.
Well, so, but I mean, that's a great step forward.
It's a metaphorical thing. Listen.
Oh.
I know that that's a fully mechanical hand that you're able to articulate with your fingers. I'm just saying.
All right. Well, regardless, so you have capital, going to expand. All you need now is a location, somewhere you feel safe, or somewhere you know well.
And unfortunately, my actual workshop is too far outside the town's bounds, at least for now.
What if there was a place I knew that would become readily available?
Well, if you know one, I'm all ears.
Well, it's more something that came to mind, but recently, for better for worse, this war helped made my business make a better coin, so I've been looking to expand the shop a bit. Finally get some work done that's been much needed. I was going to add a whole new section to
Like fixing the door.
in the coming
fixing
days.
the door.
And yes, like fixing the door.
Fixing the door and either expanding to a second floor or pushing the
I'll
back
either
wall
be
in.
expanding up to the second floor or pushing back further down that way. So, if you'd be wanting to, say, set up a workshop, your own little shop or stand for your conduct your business or store, I'd be more than willing to have you. The location of my place makes it so here by the tavern, where lots of guards pass by, by the clinic. It's in the direct center of town, where not many thieves are able to crawl in.
That is excellent.
My doors have been reinforced by Marcus, and I do have a Kia on call whenever any muscle is needed.
Well, if you would be willing to put your expansion towards that, then I will not turn you down.
Oh, very well. Yes.
I think we would be honored to help you.
I would be more than willing to help. Always happy to help other businesses grow, and after seeing what you're capable of, I'm pretty sure that'll end up skyrocketing quite quickly.
DM note. Ultimately, Tang, the choice is yours. What you do and how you do it. Having a tinker's workshop belonging to you in town would, however, open up a lot of opportunities. Challenges as well. But for all intents and purposes, if you get it off the ground, you would be your own shop owner. And you would have the opportunity to expand the things that you
Maple.
create. A reliable place to tinker and research, and eventually really work on those siege weapons, among other things.
Okay.
Yes.
I'll draft things up a little bit more specifically to try to figure out what I need and want.
Hop up one.
I'll bring it by you to figure out how the expansion can go, if that's even available. And you are the capital, so fund as you see fit. But
And
thank you both for having faith in me in that regard.
we will.
Well, you're most welcome. I mean, I've seen it. I've seen the fruits of your labor firsthand, Tang. I've already seen the results. I already know it's a good investment.
So, that being said, 2 counts of business, aside from the glass figurines, which are very beautiful, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
And you know that fellow at the gate.
First, you want me to open up that door?
Yes.
Did Vigor? Did you ever give him your name?
Sorry.
Sir, did I?
That was.
I don't think I gave you my. You
Wasn't
remember my.
fixating properly.
Just so we're able to contact each other later. You remember my name, right? I'm Vager Solric.
Right.
Currently.
Vager, is it Silric or Silvic?
Stolric. STOLRIC.
Stalric. I was hearing it wrong completely.
That happens.
Excuse me.
I'll make note of it.
Wonderful. Good day.
Good day. I'm looking for a man named Marco Morgan.
Oh, the curio shop owner.
Shop at the back of the alleyway.
Thank you.
If you head down this way, take a shallow left and then a shallow right. It's at the other end of town, just next to the wall.
Okay.
So, very quickly.
I leave the rest to you both to clean things up. If you guys want to discuss in character your details, however much or as little as you want, I leave it to you. I need to go start setting up for my other module.
You know,
Roger that.
Don't tell him, but I wouldn't be the only source of capital if I.
So I'm
set
going to
up
start pulling people in here.
If I talk to other soldiers, we can send up a wounded.
Great job,
A
both
wounded
of you, by
fund.
the way.
That would also.
Ooh.
That would also contribute to this. But anyway.
Second course of business. The ballista. If this workshop is being done, I can work on them in there, and then hand off the parts that I can't to you. And then we'll get them up on the walls as soon as possible. Having 2 workshops is better than 1. But what do you need from me for the ballista? I would assume the launching mechanism.
Yes, that's going to be the key parts of it. Right now, I'm
Apologies
working on a
for
few
the
means
interruption. One last quick DM note for Tang. If you do decide to set up your workshop here, I leave it to you and Belloc to figure out how you wish to expand and refurnish this location. The map team will do the best they can to meet your requests. Some mesh work may need to be done to the building, but creativity is yours. Have fun.
I worded it in such a vague way where even if it's not expanded off of Balok's shop, it'll be somewhere.
Hi, you.
Oh, well, freedom to you, Tang.
Hi.
Hi, do you know where the blacksmith is? Are you the
Yeah, it's
blacksmith?
that. Oh no, the actual blacksmith. I thought you meant like the place.
No, I mean like the
DM
actual
note for
blacksmith.
Vasteel. Tang looks different than you remember. Not just the shape, but the metal that makes up his body looks fancier, more valuable.
Oh. Oh.
So you're looking for the actual person
going on,
blacksmith?
Oh, wait. Hold on, I need to
Oh boy.
Ending business.
Oh.
Congratulations.
I'm still there.
Okay.
I'm glad it was you and not some other like Warforged, and I thought it was being racist.
I'm calling bullshit.
How many Warforged do you know?
2.
2?
Okay, fair point.
Huh.
You're not
But also we're just
okay.
we're distinctly different, and also that other one is about 3 feet taller than me.
No, wait, what?
Oh,
never mind.
There's
that
another
one.
Warforged in town?
Okay, I know 3. I know 3 Warforged.
3?
Hey, there was a really tall one.
Really?
Fucking riddles. It's like a butler.
What?
Yeah,
What
he was
the
really
hell?
tall, and he shot like the fucking like beams at us. Right?
Oh,
and he had like,
that's the one I'm talking about.
Yeah,
I have
that's
no
the
idea.
third one I know. I don't.
I'm
know
lost.
them. I met them during my travels.
Join the club, we'll have jackets.
Okay. And anyways,
They were
you're
like a
looking for
circle.
the person blacksmith, not the building.
No, I'm looking for the person blacksmith. Is it Arn? Is Arn the blacksmith?
Technically.
I have not. Yes, I have not seen him around recently. No.
Oh, okay. I need a lock from him, so my old one broke.
Noble?
Oh shit!
What?
If you need a lock, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be the one that's making those.
Oh.
I'm so sorry.
Well, I need to talk to him because I need a very specific design.
Well, he does good work, lass. He made this prosthetic
Tang?
arm for me.
Oh, I know
Shows you
Tang
a
does good work.
He shows you a prosthetic arm.
Oh, it's like a miniature Tang. Are you becoming like Tang? Wait, is this how you started?
no.
Is this how our war
Oh no.
You started as like people, and you like slowly like replace yourself with metal and rock and stone.
I would hope not, miss. No,
I'm so sorry
I think
for you.
I think
I
this is
really
all the
Back to the
metal I would.
mines.
No, I don't need to work. No, I don't need to work for
are
the
these
mines.
stuck?
Alright, business partner.
No, I don't.
Oh, these are good ones.
I wasn't serious.
I didn't do that.
Oh, whatever.
I'm too little.
Worst case scenario, you're gonna put a hole
I
through it.
haven't
How
seen
much
you.
are these? How much are
Anyways,
these sticks?
One thing is for certain, as a
Balak, I think
result of
she's-
this trip down memory lane,
Hello,
as you look at
Olive,
this
how are
woman,
you?
her stitch work has improved quite drastically, and that's saying something.
Yes,
Not
that's just
tired, just
my
exacerbated.
lumber for my work. And I would.
Jeez.
But the wood?
You would suspect
Just
that
the
dress
wood.
she's wearing is worth at least a
The
full
nice
gold.
lady that Tang knows, you'll understand why.
12 copper, I guess, for the finely picked wood.
I'll take one. I'll take one.
Yeah, go ahead, take a look.
I haven't seen her around town
So-
before. Who? Do you know her?
Alright,
Who
Put
is
this
she?
over.
ju-
Copper is so heavy.
I've met her before.
I can get
we-
change. Just
Hey, get change.
We've worked together in the past.
I see.
So,
Ting, you have a better eye than I do.
What do you think?
Come.
You think she might be able to help you with your workshop?
I don't think it's from that. I mean, Basil.
you know, maybe.
From those, but Tang.
Hold on.
Which of these is
What are you
better?
looking
Hi,
for?
Marcus. Bye, Marcus.
They're pretty nice, but you have a better idea.
Gordy, you almost.
Jesus.
I do not know
What do you need it for?
I need the. It's just a stick pen.
I'm getting. I'm getting.
Oh, I forgot you're not made of
whiplash.
wood. I don't think you know what a stick is.
So many things.
This one.
Oh, this one? Okay. Oh, you do have a good eye. I need the trust deal.
Alright, what's up?
your chain.
The fiber's a construction of the sticker, making sure that it's not going to fall apart easily. So, that one.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I really appreciate it.
Like anything like
I always
that
help.
arena.
We're not gonna like ask you.
Balak, before I forget, could I write down my name and for the order we were talking about before I forget?
Yeah,
Sure.
well, I mean, to be fair,
Certainly.
it was a spot
If I see the Smith,
swords, and it's our first
I will let him know you're
So,
looking
like,
for
it's
him.
not the best
Thank you.
Frankly, I'm
and the man, but
looking for him as well.
still, I didn't get.
Alright, and your change, madam?
Thanks,
There you go. 88 copper.
And
what did you need me for?
Thank you, people. For the purchase?
You take care as well. Oh,
He
Cliff,
didn't
thank
use
you.
those ones when we were fighting.
It,
But I don't know. Maybe
how long are you going to be in town?
I'm not sure. So,
Yeah.
what is that?
Oh, yeah.
for Lorelei.
You're so quiet.
I'm going to be setting up a workshop in the next few days.
I'll
Yeah, okay.
If you wanted to help contribute to that, I would very much appreciate a donation or suggestion of property that would be useful. So,
What would you be
if you wanted to,
Let me know.
And I'll be by to pick it up in a few days.
things like his arm. No,
Oh.
things like his arm. Mechanical things, prosthetic limbs, locks.
He's
doors,
helped a few other soldiers already.
Oh,
And
you
not
make
to-
locks? Oh yeah, definitely.
Here's
Well,
5
yeah, it's just a simple.
I've also been. Oh, wait,
Here's 10 silver.
First, let me know if I need to know if I'm able to do that or not.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Technically, bastard sword, 1.5 sword.
It's hard to find fire.
1.5 hand. So.
I understand. Not to mention the amount of trauma with the Smith and locks anyway. If you so much as mention the word, don't do it. If you so much as mention the word, nearby, the Smith. Do not ask me how, but somehow an object gets thrown at your head and you get bludgeoned.
But either way, I think.
Alright. Yes, I believe this should be a good start.
Don't say that.
I'll only be the only thing I'll be spending is getting workers like Marcus to renovate, make the space.
Actually, maybe I'll see if I can come
I
talk
think
to you
it's
tomorrow.
mainly because of the amount of locks that have had
Be
to
better
be
if I
made.
came and
Very
checked
well,
in more
perhaps probably for the
often.
best.
People have been trapped inside
But
of
either
their
way, I
workshops
do need to
because
get
of
back
that.
to.
But
I should probably get back to my station.
If you're like
This is-
hiding from somebody, right? And you don't want
Always
to
a
get
pleasure.
caught, you just lock the door.
No.
with the lock.
This is
Quite the
very.
next step.
Yes, but if you're
They can't
making
get in.
them,
This is very fruitful.
you're stuck making them.
It's so easy. Like imagine,
Really
right?
is.
Imagine that I was trying to barricade myself, right? I can just close the door and lock it from the inside.
Well, there's be a lot to do now.
I would not.
I understand the usefulness of a lock.
I'd not
I
let the
know
lady
it.
stand
I
right
know
there though,
why.
not with the door being like
And I
that.
know exactly why you need one.
Or if
I'm
you're
just
like
saying.
trying to,
Best, yes.
how do you
They're
say
out
it?
for the
Like,
paint.
maybe
Good.
you can like lock the like
Maybe if you jammed it with something.
Maybe.
If I'm able to make you a very specific lock, I will. I don't know how long you will be inside of Nodis, but if I am capable of doing that for you, I'm more than willing to assist.
If not, I'll ask on.
All right, so we're gonna have a few less people than we thought because a couple of people have been pulled into Drazger's thing, but that is okay.
But
We should be
also,
able to
he's
make
busy
it
with
deal with
lordly
this number
duties,
easy.
so...
Maple,
Smithing
real
is
quick,
few and far
just real
between.
quick.
That you'll have to take
I
that
got
up with.
dragged into something myself. I'll be there after if it's still going.
So,
But I gotta do this first.
Are you one of my hunter
Is
hobbits or
he the
no?
Lord?
No.
I need 2 people from the Hobbit list. Who's my bear?
Oh, I never knew he was the Lord.
Belloc, I wish you well.
It's
I'm
literally
gonna get
biggest
going.
bear. Who the fuck is biggest bear?
I do wonder.
I'm going to see if I'm able to get more
Who the
supplies.
fuck is this man?
But
Is he married?
I'm gonna go beat his ass.
Sir, once
Yes,
again, thank
he
you.
is.
I must make my leave.
Unfortunate.
I'm gonna hop back up until this is done.
I'll be sure to see you again.
She did a complete turnaround.
You are very
and
welcome.
Stammered.
Crazy fighting you did.
I'm gonna check up on my other projects. If I'm able to make a lot for
Were
you.
you blackout fighting?
What I do best, believe me. No, I knew I was fighting.
Use that even when they shoot you, sir, for doing nothing wrong. I got that creature back. Got that creature. You were there. We got that creature.
Who's coming through? Look out behind you.
What happened to you, lass?
I was in the splash zone for Judge's fight. Didn't I?
You should
going
get
to clean up.
You should get checked.
I wasn't injured. This isn't my blood.
Gods.
Our province still lies in shambles, and our war leader is going for a ride with a young, shapely woman.
Were there a moment sooner, I would have been able to grab her out of the air.
Wrapped up the Tang stuff. If you need an extra body, I can help with the module maple.
My headset's running dry. I have to figure out something. Be right back.
Okay, I need 2 of my hobbits